We heard from Tennessee Freeze on the tenor saxophone. Little soprano sax from Calvin Dominguez. Jack Lewis back there on the trumpet and flugelhorn. We have 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗠 on the trombone. And Carlo Bernis on the piano. That was the title entitled Yo Tannenbaum. And a lot of these songs we've been playing for many years. We always play them just like, you know, they're always great, a lot of fun to play, but also we get a lot to learn, have a lot to learn through them, and it really sets us up for the second semester. And these charts are not easy. These are the pro charts that, like this past tune that we just played is from the Gordon Goodwin's Big Fat Band, that they actually play, so it's always fun to do this for y'all. And it's also great to see a lot of alumni out there who have played these tunes. Hey, if you're an alumni from the band, can you stand up real quick? I see a bunch of, what's up guys? What's up, stand up, alumni, stand up real quick. What's up guys? Awesome. All right, well, good to see you. Well, like you and many of our families, we have traditions around this time, and we traditionally always feature our bass trombonist. We have a new one this year. He's a little bit more my size, so it's cool in the past few years. But nonetheless, I've known this guy since he was about this tall, and it is really excited to feature him on the bass trombones. Please put your hands together for Mr. 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗠. Also known as Mr. Jiggles. Yeah. We're going to feature him on the classic 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗠 Jingle Bells. And we do too, really. All right. Hey, before we continue, earlier we mentioned Camry also made the All-Star Jazz Band. We have two other members who have made the All-Star Jazz Band for the state. That's Quentin Gomez and Jack Lewis. And also performing in the All-State Concert Band Honor Band, 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗚𝗚𝗚. So we're going to be hanging out in Sacramento for a couple of days in January, so for them to participate in that. Truly an honor to have them. And also on New Year's Day, you can watch 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗚𝗚 perform in the Rose Parade. So a lot of extra work for these guys. All right, what's next? I hate to do this to you guys, but we're going to feature our trombone section. All the trombones are excited. Everyone's like, oh no. Anyways, yeah, Tom Kubis is a local composer. He's not here tonight. Sometimes Tom Kubis just shows up to my gigs randomly. He's not here. All right, we can talk about it. Anyways, Tom Kubis is a local composer who's known worldwide. He happens to live not too far from here, but we play a lot of his arrangements. He's so very gracious with his compositions. He wrote that last tune, arranged the last tune, and he also arranged this tune. This is God Rest Ye Merry Trombones. We're going to feature our trombone section, not Jacob, he's already done his work for tonight. But we're going to hear from Dylan Cunningham on the trombone. 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗚𝗚𝗚 again on the trombone. 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗚𝗚𝗚 on the trombone. Tom Kubis' God Rest Ye Merry Trombone. All right, before we continue, I just want to give a shout out to someone who's here tonight, someone who I've only known for about 6 weeks, but he certainly has made such an impact here at El Dorado and on me and my program, our program, sorry. But that's our new principal, Zides. Where's Mr. Zides? Can we get the house lights on real quick? I think this is his first concert with us. Yeah, Mr. Zides, you up there? All right, Mr. Zides. And he's there with his on a blue shirt. So, Mr. Zides, we just want to thank you for your support and your hype. Hey guys, what time is it? That's right. We're excited for your time here at El Dorado. So I'll give it a couple years. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. Well, it was great working with everybody. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you again, Mr. Zides. And speaking of seniors, I'm just kidding. That's another joke. We'd like to recognize the seniors in Jazz 1. Seniors, stand up. We have Jacob Eskaya, David Cunningham. We have Chris Bowman, and Jack Lewis. One more time for our seniors. You know, it certainly has been a fun ride with all of our seniors in all the bands. You know, and yeah, this next tune, we always play like a nice soft tune and slow tune. This is a very special tune. And it's a beautiful arrangement as well. I just invite you guys to take this time to reflect on your journey here at El Dorado, especially the seniors and the parents of seniors and the families that have been here for the 4 years. Some of them longer because they've had older siblings. And think about the time that we've shared. I certainly appreciate all of you. I know many of you guys know I've been going through a rough time, but these guys have been great and supported me, as all of you have as well. I put a little message in the program because I didn't want to talk about it too much, because you all know me, I'll just cry at anything. But just thank you so much for your support and through this time, and now we're going to perform O Little Town of Bethlehem. Jack Lewis on the trumpet, Tennessee Freeze trumpet on the front saxophone. Well, unfortunately, we are down to our last tune for this evening. But we want to say thank you for coming out to support our program. As always, it's always exciting to see people at the field shows, on Kramer Boulevard for the Century Parade, our concerts. We have a full slate of performances coming up in the second semester with all of our groups. We do encourage you to come out to check out the winter percussion section, the color guard, obviously our concert bands and jazz bands. And we'll keep you guys updated on all those performances that are coming up. But yeah, we're just super proud of our students and the commitment that they put in to all of our groups. So one more time, can you guys give it up for El Dorado Jazz 4, 3, 2, and El Dorado Jazz 1. Give it up for Mrs. Dodd out there, our student teacher. See it for Mr. Smith. And if you're interested to continue to support live music, next Thursday, December 11th, we have our orchestra holiday concert here, conducted by Mr. Smith. And then on the following Tuesday, December 16th, we have our concert band holiday concert, and that'll be that for this year. So hopefully we see you again. And we can't go on without thanking the PAC staff here, Kevin and his crew back there. Thank you so much for the sound, the lights, being all there. And last but certainly not least, can we give it up to the amazing Mama O for all the work that she does. Thank you, Mama, for your continued support and commitment to our students. Well, thank you so much for coming out. We're going to finish off with another Tom Kubis arrangement, the famous song, We Three Kings. Is certainly probably not how you're used to hearing it. We're going to hear from Tennessee Freeze again on the tenor saxophone. We've heard a lot of Tennessee Freeze this past semester, haven't we? But it's been great every time, right? I'm another Tennessee Freeze. We're going to hear from Ryan Gerard on the tenor saxophone. And ladies and gentlemen, the new queen of the band, Gracie Fox on the drums. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you soon. This is El Dorado Jazz 1. My name is Eric Samson. This is We Three Kings.